All right, what's up, gang? This is Anthony Furhman, aka La Flama Blanca, your 105 kilogram world's strongest man, back to back. I'm just here sitting down with these beautiful men at official Strongman here, and we're all going to talk about some fun stuff. So I'm pretty excited. So one of the things that I get asked a lot, and I like to talk about, is my motivation. I've had somewhat success in the sport in the 105 class, especially. I've even ventured off to the open weight and done a couple Arnolds, done okay. This sport will eat you up and chew you out pretty quickly if you aren't motivated. That's you can say with any sport, whether it's football, baseball, basketball, tennis. You got to be motivated to get to the top. And what motivates you is really what matters. You have to find the thing that motivates you. For me, I've been competitive my whole life. I've always wanted to be bigger than myself. I remember, I had a ton of jobs in high school. Never happy, working at Taco Bell or Burger King or the grocery store. That's, part of the reason what led me to joining the Army is I was a bigger than myself. I was doing something greater than myself. I felt like I was contributing. I was more than I was meant to be. And everyone likes to feel needed. And that's carried on. I'm still in the Army, but I found the sport, and it reignited something in me. I saw something that could make me more than me. And that's where Fama Blanca came. He was bigger than Anthony Furhman. It's my little alter ego, and I used that, to become a bigger, better version of myself. And the sport of strongman is the reason I was able to do that, and that's what's been driving me this whole time. A lot of intrinsic motivation. It's not a lot of outside influence. I could care less. Obviously, I don't care about the money. Otherwise, I'd go be something else. We're just getting to the point where people are making a living off the sport, which is awesome to see. But you don't come up in the sport for the money. It's because it's just how it is. I don't do it for anyone else. I don't care what anyone else says about me. I can care less. I'm going to be me. I genuinely want to be the best version of me. And that's where I sit with things. That's what drives me. I want to be the best version of me, whatever I'm doing. If I'm a 105, I'm going to be the best 105. If I'm going open heavy, I'm going to strive to be the best open heavyweight I can. If I decide to lose a leg and I go down to 90 kilogram, I'm going to be the best 90 kilo. Whatever I'm at, I'm going to strive to be the best. Short answer is I've always been driven, yes, but there's phases, there's times in my life where I'm not. I'm human just like everyone else, so I go through spurts where I get down or I get lazy. But that old thing, it's not about how hard you fall, it's about how hard you get up, not how hard you get punched, it's how hard you punch back. That's the thing, you don't have to be driven 24/7. There's this common misconception that you get these guys on Instagram. I wake up at 4 a.m. every day to grind, and what time are you doing? I'm working out, you're sleeping. Like, bro, I'm sleeping because I like to feel good. So it's not like you have to go 24/7. That's how you burn yourself out. But it is important to rebound when you are down and when you're not driven, because you can't do it 24/7. So short answer, yes, I'm driven, but I have my moments. I'm very intrinsically motivated. What that means for all you non-dictionary readers is it's from within, right? The motivation comes from within, intrinsic versus extrinsic. But when it comes to driven and getting out of ruts, that is one time in my life that I've really benefited from those around me. I take, whether it be my family, my friends, girlfriend, whoever it is, helps me kind of see the potential within myself. They see me down, and they just it's almost like a slap on the face, like, hey, what do you think you're doing? You're better than this. Why are you acting like this? It's time to get back on there. You've had your time to mope around, now let's go. So that's one, the people around you, close-knit group, is very essential to me to get out of a rut, Oh, y'all need to stop listening to music 24/7 when you lift. Like, listen, all right, there's been plenty of studies, I know the Russians do it, where they train with as minimal stimulus as possible. Because the arousal center of your brain, right? You put the music on, you sniff the ammonia, the arousal center of your brain gets you going, you're ready to go. If you train like that and do that all the time, when it's time to actually use it, it ain't gonna do nothing for you. Like, it's just common sense. You're training it. It's muscle memory. Your brain's a muscle. It's memory, right? I like to train with as minimal stimulus as I can. I generally don't get too angry and amped up when I lift. I try to keep it in reserved. Music, I listen to music. I like to have fun. There are some days, like on deadlift days, I do like a little bit of metal. But I'm listening to Taylor Swift, Cardi B, just kind of fun music that has a good beat and gets me going, But as far as just this anger, stimulus, ammonia, slap in the face, y'all need to calm down a little bit and save that for when it matters. And that's how you get big numbers on that platform or on that stage, is by exceeding your training. I hope y'all got some insight a little bit how I attack motivation, how I use my motivation to do great things or do the greatest things that I am capable of. Because, I always tell my clients, if you do your best, that's always enough. So that's something to take away from this.